Supersonic, return to life. You have been chosen to carry out a difficult and dangerous mission. Your spaceship is heading for the planet Earth, third planet of the star Sol. That is your destination. We have come to realize that the men who inhabit this planet insist on employing their intelligence in a most dangerous manner. They are making use of powerful forces not fully under their control, which could easily destroy their entire world and produce immense shock waves throughout the galaxy. You must prevent this. The ship's memory banks will provide you with all that is known about terrestrials so that you may circulate freely, speaking and behaving like one of them. We will provide you with a body and endow it with exceptional powers which will make you almost invincible. Use them with discretion and only when the truth requires it. Take care that your new being does not control your true nature. May the force of the galaxies go with you.
Hey, where are you going? You can't get in at this hour.
Guard.
No one answers. What kind of tomfoolery is this? What's going on? Help! No! Oh, no! My God! Good. Now I have you. I have got you now, Professor. You are in my hands. In my power.
Now, for the latest news, we take you to our mobile unit at the Center for Energy and Space Research.
This is Fred Moreland speaking to you from the Center for Energy and Space Research. 8 guards mortally wounded, the disappearance of Professor Morgan, the well-known scientist, the theft of a large quantity of radioactive material. All this happened last night in a well-organized armed attack on the center. In spite of the understandable reserve of the authorities, we've managed to get into the center and turn our camera on Colonel Johnson, who is responsible for security. Colonel, how could an attack like this happen?
Well, I'm not prepared to be categorical on that, but my men can demonstrate the attackers were not only perfectly familiar with the layout here, but knew our system of alarms as well.
Do you think it's possible that one of the employees revealed this information?
Well, I'd prefer not to, but I'm afraid we have to consider it. You see, our system of alarms and security was designed and prepared to our order, and I must assure you that it's extremely effective. Therefore, it would certainly take someone with a profound knowledge of its mechanics to put it out of action.
I see. And do you have any idea as to the whereabouts of Professor Morgan?
No. For the moment, in spite of all our efforts, we're still completely in the dark.
I take it Professor Morgan knew the alarm system.
Yes, obviously. He was one of the scientists who designed it.
Was the professor familiar with all the research that's going on in the various sections of the center?
Yes.
As you can see, Professor Morgan, everything has been planned down to the last detail, including the insinuation of your own guilt.
But what is it you want?
Don't you know? Can't you guess?
Do you know anything about your father's
I
disappearance?
have nothing to say.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. Maybe he was kidnapped, although I don't know why or by whom.
Don't you think he might have gone someplace of his own free will?
Then he would have gotten in touch with me.
Are you quite sure?
Completely.
According to our information, your father had recently received some tempting offers from private industry as well as from other governments.
I know what you're trying to insinuate, but my father is a very honest man, and his whole way of living proves it. I don't know where he is, dead or alive, but I intend to find out the whole truth.
Bravo.
I'm sure we all wish you the best of luck.
Touching.
I hope you'll let
A
us
pure
know.
example of filial love.
My poor daughter.
Don't worry, Professor. Your poor daughter will soon be with you.
And that brings us to the end of this special report. This is Fred Moore.
May the great force of the galaxies be with me.
Let's see if we have better luck with this one. Young lady, I wonder if you would care to join in our campaign for the salvation of the hardened drinker. Your contribution would save a soul wallowing in sin. Nothing. Not a red cent. You know what that means, sugar? You understand? The whole city is corrupted by vice.
Are you sure it's her?
Of course I am. Do I look stupid?
Keep close to her. We don't want to lose her.
Better get her over with, too. She might shake us in this traffic.
No, we gotta wait for the right moment.
But where the hell's she going?
I think she's caught on. She's trying to get away.
If she gets away, we're in trouble. Step on it. The brakes! The brakes! She's out of control! Ah!
Are you all right?
Get away from me.
Don't be afraid. It's all over.
My car.
Yes, it wasn't as lucky as you were, but with a couple of days in the shop, it'll be like new.
And the other guys?
They went over the cliff. I don't think anyone got out. We better get out of here. It's starting to rain. Why were they following you?
I don't know. At first I thought they were just drunken bums or something. But when I saw the gun, I got awfully scared.
What I really don't understand too well is how you got around that steamroller.
I don't know. I'm still confused, but I thought I saw a man dressed in red move it off the road.
And how do you handle a machine that heavy so fast?
Oh, it wasn't hard. He just lifted it so I could get by.
The steamroller. He just lifted it. The steamroller, are you joking? Are you really all right?
Yes, I know it all sounds ridiculous. It does to me. But it's all I can remember. And where did you suddenly appear from?
From the highway. I saw the car chasing you when it went over.
Why didn't you call the police?
Why? You were all right, and there was nothing anyone could do for the others. The police will find them.
Do you have something to hide?
Well, I wouldn't quite say that. But private detectives make the police nervous.
But we'll have to notify them. Don't forget my car is still there.
Yeah, maybe we better do that. I've got an idea. I know a nice little French restaurant not far away. We can phone them from there. Anyway, aren't you hungry?
I don't know.
I find excitement gives me a terrible appetite. Cheer up, I'm inviting you to dinner.
I don't usually eat with strangers.
Stranger? I'm Paul. I'm no stranger.
I'm Patricia Morgan.
How do you do? Thank you. Are you sure this Harrison knows where to find your father?
No, I'm not. But it's the only clue I have so far.
In cases like this, there are always sharpies trying to get a piece of the action. How much does he want?
$5,000. He said he was taking a big risk.
Why didn't you tell the police?
That was the first thing he warned me against. He said that if I did, I would never see my father again.
That figures. Well, I guess this is the moment to offer my services. But don't get excited. I'm not as strong as this fantastic Superman, dressed in red, who, according to you, saved your life. But I know my job, and by strange coincidence, I have some free time. Seriously, I'd like to help you.
I wouldn't want to involve anybody else.
Don't worry. Where were you supposed to meet this Harrison?
He gave me a phone number. I was supposed to call him from a bar on 72nd Street.
Strange. Let's give him a ring.
I was to call him before 7. He said not to call him after 7 under any circumstances. Isn't that strange?
Well, there's only one thing to do. Let's go and call him. Could be a trap or a practical joke.
Okay.
Rio Hotel? What's that? Harrison? Who's speaking?
No, don't tell
A friend of his.
Just a minute.
Hello?
Mr. Harrison,
Who's speaking?
this is Patricia Morgan.
I told you not to call me after 7.
I know, but it was impossible for me to call earlier. Something happened.
I warn you, if you're trying to trick me, your father will suffer for it.
No, it's not what you think. I had an accident with the car. When can I see you?
Not right now.
But I must.
I gotta hang up.
No, wait. Listen, I have to talk to you. I've got the money. I swear it's not a trick.
All right, I'll take a chance on it. Tomorrow evening at 6, I'll meet you in the bar on the corner of 165th Street and Amsterdam Avenue.
But how will I know you?
Listen for a Western record.
Hey! He hung up.
It doesn't matter. Come on.
Hello, Peterson. Is that you?
Well, good night, Patricia. I'll call you tomorrow. Lock your door and don't open it for anybody. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call me, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Paul. You've been great. Good night.
Good night.
Till tomorrow.
Right.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to make a small donation to save a fellow human being from the torments of eternal bondage to alcohol? A few bucks to make him a new man.
Actually, I'm a new man myself. I come from one of those planets up there. It's no big deal.
Huh? Oh, my God. You hear that, Sugar? He's one of those extra testicles.
Charlie Alpha 57 calling base. Charlie Alpha 57 calling base. Request landing instructions.
Base to Charlie Alpha. Maintain coordinates 649. Repeat, 649.
Pad clear, Charlie Alpha. Come in.
Check instruments and controls. Ready for touchdown.
All controls ready, Mr. Peterson.
Mr. Peterson. Come here. Yes, sir.
You've done an excellent job. One more shipment and I can complete the final phase of my plan.
Thank you, Dr. Gulik. However, I think we better postpone the next raid. The disappearance of Professor Morgan has put the whole country in a panic.
No, we can't wait. The raid will take place tomorrow as planned.
They've tightened up security. They might capture some of us.
Mr. Peterson, I don't think you understood what I said. We can't wait. You have all the means necessary to ensure that the operation is a complete success. I don't allow failure. I hope you understand that. You hear? I want success.
Pardon me, Dr. Gulik, but I think...
No, you don't think, Mr. Peterson. I'll take care of that. Act. Is that clear? Your job is action. Now the girl. Where is she? She must be absolutely functional.
I was about to tell you the operation failed. The 2 men I sent after her had a fatal accident.
What in blazes are you saying? Are you trying to say that Patricia Morgan is not under our control?
That's right, sir. But we're keeping close tabs on her. We know that she's meeting a guy tonight in a bar on Amsterdam Avenue. I intend to have the place staked out.
What? It is essential that Patricia Morgan be here tomorrow with no more delays and no excuses. Have I made myself sufficiently clear? Tomorrow!
Excuse me, I tripped. You spilled beer all over my best jacket. You no good.
Operator, give me the police. Make that an ambulance. Grab her.
Look at that. The cliff's so deep on that side, the bottom's out of sight. I think we ought to dump him now. What? Better drop him off a pier. Yeah, that's a bright idea. That's what we'll do. We'll give him a swimming lesson. We'll tie the stone around his neck and... What's that? A bib?
A big stone around his neck.
May the force of the galaxies be with me.
curve and park the truck and we'll dump that son of a bitch in there. When we finish, it's time for something to eat.
Mimi. Mimi.
Who the hell's Mimi? Who's she?
Meat and potatoes.
Huh? My God, what's that? What's the matter?
Legs don't work.
Hey, look out, you're gonna hit him! Just a minute, I'll get him.
Oh, my head. It's some kind of ghost.
Help! Let me out of here! Run for it! I am Supersonic. Don't say anything, George.
They told us to dispose of this guy we didn't even know. They promised we'd be well paid as soon as we got rid of the body they were going to leave inside my truck. As soon as we finished, we were supposed to go to this farmhouse. It's only 60 miles away. Believe me, that's all we know. Ain't that right?
Yeah,
You see?
Sure is.
It's the truth, Your Honor. Oh! You won't have to worry about us, sir. We won't bother you. I promise, Joe.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Quick! Quick! Faster! Faster! Oh!
Magnesium, uranium, manganese, gold, silver, copper, aluminium, petroleum, all from our marine farms. What do you think about it, eh, Professor?
Your technology is highly advanced, so I don't understand what you expect from me.
Come, Professor. You underestimate my information. I know that with fluorine and liquid hydrogen, you have managed to produce the most powerful fuel in the world. And that with this combination, you can increase the power of the laser to the point where it becomes a veritable death ray.
Ah, that's it. I don't really know where you get your information. But you can be sure of one thing. You will never get the formula.
And never? What an unfortunate word. Very unpleasant. You know I could force you to help me. Or make you a rich man. I could make you the richest man in the world. Or the most miserable. It's your own option.
I have no fear of death.
Death? Ah. Well, you know, I do not philosophize as a rule. I detest philosophy. I prefer truth. As Shakespeare said, death is beauty, tranquility, and peace. But life can be expensive, ugly, painful. So take my advice, Professor. I advise careful meditation. Very careful. To hear the news. How are you going to bring her over?
Well, Dr. Gulik, I think that the best way is to have her picked up on the South Wharf. No one ever goes there. It's always deserted except for families and holidays. It's safe enough.
Good, Mr. Peterson. You see that the girl arrives tomorrow. Safe and sound. You understand? Safe and sound.
I understand. As for the next shipment, it's already prepared and waiting in warehouse section 4 and the pier they always use. I personally will arrange to have...
Careful, Mr. Peterson. There's someone in the house. A man dressed in red.
You better step on it or we'll be late. That bastard on the yacht may leave.
So why don't you take an airplane?
Hey, you crazy jerk. You trying to kill everybody?
The bumps come with the speed. Anyhow, I can't go no faster on a hog track like this.
Come on, get out.
No.
Hurry up.
Go.
Give me a hand.
No. You're hurting me.
Let her go. And I don't like bananas.
Don't be afraid. Your father will soon be free. Now you must go.
Hey, you all right? Call the base. I want to take a look around.
Okay. 3247, calling base. Emergency. Emergency.
Bravo! Bravo!
And when Mr. Peterson arrives, let me know. Perfect. Make sure everything is ready. We now have everything. Today is a great day for science.
Science? No. For you, whose only interest in science is to use it for your own profit.
Profit? Why not? Man is greedy. Man is selfish. Do you think I'm the only one?
Unfortunately, no. But you are the worst of all of them. Because of your blind ambition, your monstrous ego, your complete lack of honesty. Good Lord. History is full of examples of misguided scientists who, through pride and ambition, created dreadful evils. There is almost nothing which has been discovered that cannot be used for bad as well as good. You run the risk of destroying the human race.
It may be as you say, Professor. But while some of those scientists created dreadful evils, others are worshipped as the saints of progress.
Hello.
Hi, this is Patricia.
Patricia, where are you? I've been worried about you.
I'm near your place, in a coffee shop on the corner.
I'll be down there in 5 minutes, okay? Bye-bye. How did you get away?
You won't believe it, but it was the supersonic stranger.
Super what? Oh, yeah, you mean your guardian angel in the red suit.
That's right. He set me free and promised to save my father.
Your father, too? Well, it doesn't look as if I've got anything left to do.
Oh, Paul, you've helped me a lot, and you have to keep on helping me. I hope you will.
Well, if you ask me like that, okay.
Idiots. Liars! You lie! You lie!
I swear to you, sir, there was nothing we could do. The bullets didn't have any effect on him.
Silence! Silence! I must think this out calmly. I say, Patricia Morgan is the key. Professor Morgan is being troublesome. If we can get her, we can force him to cooperate. Mr. Peterson, you are my trusted aide. I must remind you that I will not tolerate failure.
Yes, sir. But I had other things to do. At least we got the shipment of iridium.
Ah, you can thank God for that. The iridium saved your life, and as for these two nothings, they sicken me. Get rid of them! Lose them!
Away with them. Out.
But, sir, everything we said was true. It really happened. We're not lying. Honest, we're telling the truth.
Out!
He was a man dressed in...
Out!
We all saw it.
Idiot!
Please, listen.
I think there's some truth in what they're saying. The two men in the boat and the two truck drivers also spoke about this mysterious person who calls himself Supersonic. I'll bet it was the same guy who was prowling around my place. You saw him yourself.
Yes. The trouble is if it's a fact. If he exists. Who sent him? Who is he? From where? And more important, why? Why? Why?
I don't know, Dr. Gulik, but if everything is true, everything the men told you, his powers are really remarkable.
Lies, whole lies. The important thing is we must find him. We must find this strange devil or whatever the hell he is before he panics my entire organization.
But we don't know where to look.
It's simple. Simple. You find Patricia Morgan, and you'll find him. Twice, he has interceded on her behalf. It's elementary, my dear Peterson. It's obvious. You find her, you find him, and you destroy him. You destroy him. And that's an order.
I don't think you ought to go home. Those guys aren't going to leave you alone.
I have to be there in case anyone calls with news of my father. Don't worry, I'll do what you told me. Anyway, I have a gun.
All right, but I'll drop by your place this afternoon to make sure everything's okay.
Right, that'll give me a chance to pay back the dinner invitation.
Great, I'll bring the champagne.
Well.
Keep your eyes peeled. I think I saw somebody nosing around.
Yeah, I read you loud and clear. Go on, I'm listening.
Peterson, that man who was in the bar, the one who was with Patricia Morgan, is here. He's poking around.
Interfering son of a bitch.
I'm sure he's the one who blew up the truck and scared the drivers.
Perhaps. Is everything prepared for the arrival of the yacht?
Sure, as per usual.
Good work. Tell Loopy Jim and Dick to take care of the stranger. I'm glad to oblige if he wants trouble.
Okay.
Dr. Gulik, we managed everything. We have the shipment on board.
Good for you, Peterson. Excellent work. I look forward to your arrival. You see, Professor, everything is all going according to plan.
You may think it is, but many men have tried this in the past, and none has succeeded.
There are many distinguished names among the failures, as we all know, but I do not intend to join them.
Why must you persist in this reckless folly? What advantage can you gain from the illusion of power you can neither understand nor successfully control? Don't you realize that moral forces stronger than yourself will ensure that your attempted usurpation of supreme power must fail?
You dream, old man, and it's a bad dream. Morality, what the hell is that? Good over, evil morality is finished. It's over. So naive. Who will stop me? Not this foolish man in red with the blue face. Not this carnival freak. No one. You speak of force. Soon you will know the true force. You're intelligent. Why not support me? Honor, truth, justice, all the virtues, you name them, all go to the conqueror. And conquer I will. Veni, vidi, vici. It is only a question of time. And I will dominate everything. Everything.
Like Satan from the mountain.
No.
like God on top of the world. You want me to make a choice? My God, no sane man in the world would take part in your horrendous projects of death, destruction, and desolation. We've already had our death camps.
There's no fool like an old fool. Idiot. Idiot.
Do you think it was just a coincidence that man was nosing around our shipment?
I don't believe much in coincidences.
Who could he be?
That isn't important. Not the police, obviously. I think the best thing is to get rid of him quietly without making a fuss. We don't want Dr. Gulik worrying, do we? We've got enough problems to deal with as it is.
Yeah, you're right. We might as well just toss him overboard.
Yeah, but one thing. It's better if the two of us do it by ourselves. This is one story we want to keep private. Well, he won't be bothering us anymore.
Not now, he won't.
May the force of the galaxies be with me.
My God. It's that damn Supersonic. Action station! It'll be interesting to see if he's really impervious to bullets. Full speed ahead! More power!
Situation looks bad, doesn't it?
Not as bad as it'll look if we don't get rid of this son of a bitch.
Our spare fuel tanks are burning. What do we do?
Keep firing!
We better escape while we got time to get away. We must save the shipment. If anything happens to the iridium, old Gulik will blow his top.
You're right, we better go. This hulk is liable to go up in smoke any minute now. Come on, keep firing! Move! Keep firing!
She's going down.
Stop the engine! Stop the engine!
There's not much time.
Quick, the submarine!
is it?
It's me, Paul.
What Paul? I don't know anyone called Paul.
Just open the door, will you?
You're in a good mood, eh?
Yes. Does it bother you?
No, on the contrary. Do you mind telling me why?
It's not often a girl is lucky enough to count on the help of a Superman.
Come on, let's not exaggerate.
Who's exaggerating? Don't you think it's important to have the help of Supersonic?
Supersonic. Now, let's forget him.
Actually, I can count on the help of 2 Supermen.
Now, don't try to cover up.
But you two never appear at the same time.
You know something? I'm really curious to meet him.
I'm sure you'd like him.
I don't think so. Hey, what's this?
Would you like a drink?
It's not a bad idea.
How about champagne?
No, not now. Champagne. I left the champagne in the car.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Well chilled, please.
Of course.
Hey there, buddy. You want a little champagne?
No, thanks.
Why not? It don't cost nothing.
May the force of the galaxies be with me.
That champagne was pretty powerful. Maybe it was drugged. Hey, Junkie?
I don't believe it, Mamma Mia.
May the laxative be with me. May the laxative be with me. Well, you can't say I ain't lucky. I'll drink to that.
Who is this stranger? The enigma isn't where he comes from. He must come from someplace. I want him. I must have him. There must be some way we can trap him.
None of our weapons has the slightest effect on him, unfortunately.
But every man has his Achilles heel.
I believe he's from another planet.
So, another planet, all right. Earthly or not. We will find a way.
Well, I hope you don't.
Old man, what do you know? You know. Energy. My energy. Solar energy. You know nothing. I must know where he's from. I must know the secret of the why and the how of this energy.
I hope you never find out.
You idiot. You old idiot. You talk of power. Very well. Then you shall now witness the truth of perfect power.
My good fellow, may I ask you for life? That has meant so much trouble.
Thank you. That's very obliging of you.
What was that?
I don't know.
But please, Doctor, please. Patricia has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
Professor, are you so naive? I do believe you are. As we all know, the appearances of this mysterious supersonic are somehow always connected with your daughter. Furthermore, your Patricia knows much more than you think. Much more. Miss Morgan, Patricia, your father would like to ask you a favor. He wants you to tell that red devil that in exactly 24 hours he must be in the house. He knows the house, I mean. If he fails, your father dies.
Run, Patty! Don't listen to him! Save yourself!
Father, Father, where are you? Are you all right?
Patricia, your father is in good condition. He's comfortable. He's feeling very well. For the moment.
But I don't know where Supersonic is. I don't know. I don't.
I'm down.
Remember, 24 hours.
But I don't know where he is. I don't.
Stupid girl. Like papa, like daughter. Stupid girl. You deserve a lesson.
Would you mind eating at my place? Careful. Over here. Now. Run for it. Quick, the car. Go. Splendid.
For the last time, will you work for me?
Never. I'll never work for you. A madman, a paranoid.
Shut up. Your insults bore me. You bore me. Consider my words carefully. Will you give me the formula?
Never.
Very well. Attention. Emergency. Mr. Peterson?
Yes, sir.
Plan 247.
Right, Dr. Gulik.
I'm glad that monster didn't spoil our dinner.
I don't know how you can joke about it.
It's already too serious for us to make it worse.
But what are we going to do? My father's in danger, and so are we. I have to find Supersonic.
Wait, where are you going?
I don't know, but we can't just stay here when my father's life is in danger.
Come on, Supersonic promised to save your father. Trust him.
But how can I be sure?
Just trust him. You better spend the night here. You need the rest. I'll sleep on the couch.
But I'm frightened.
Nothing's going to happen. Not to you, not to your father. I promise you. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Come in. I'm glad you received my invitation. I thought you might be early. I don't know who you are or who you represent, but you've committed a grave error in upsetting my plans. You've made a mistake. Quite a foolish mistake, really. But the game is over, and you lose. Now, like Caesar, like the victor, I demand that you surrender unconditionally. Otherwise, if you don't, Professor Morgan and his daughter will die. Oh, and there's more, much, much more. There is a city, New York, with its teeming millions of mindless mortals. This city will be erased, eradicated, obliterated. So you can see it's a matter of life and death that you surrender to me within the appointed time. Now I will give you a modest demonstration of my immense power. There is an island, a barren, uninhabited island in the Pacific. The area is nearly twice the size of Manhattan. In that drawer, there's a map which will enable you to identify. And please, no heroic. They'd be useless. Don't attempt to change the plan. It won't do any good. If you do, you pay attention too, Professor.
You wouldn't dare.
Within the next few seconds, you'll be convinced.
You murderous maniac.
Peterson, you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. Any problems? None, sir. Everything's ready to go.
Perfect. Perfect. Bravo! Bravo! Beautiful. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Now you see power. My power. My supreme energy.
Paul. Where are you? Paul.
It looks as if our guest is arriving sooner than we expected him. Now I am impressed. Very well. Now we'll see how he reacts to the corrosive gases.
Your defense systems are useless. Perhaps you've met the enemy you deserve.
A battle is not a war, Professor. This is just the beginning. Damn you. We'll try the cold. We'll see if you like the cold as much as the heat. You fell into the trap. Supersonic. You see, Professor, now all your hopes are dead. Now we'll begin to tame this brute. As you see, Morgan, the force supreme. Supreme. And it is my force. I am the force. Watch carefully. How can you deny the evidence? There is nothing that can stop me. The moment has arrived. Watch the screen. They're super satellites. Should I ever decide to launch this concentration of solar energy on specific targets on Earth, like Washington, London, Rome, the world's capitals would disappear like that. And once I finish this great undertaking, who will dare challenge me?
What drives you, Dr. Gulik?
What drives me? What drives any man? Destiny. I know. I'm the man of destiny.
You damned maniac!
Shoot him! Shoot! You! Get it! Destroy him! Destroy him!
Professor Morgan. Look after him. Notify his daughter.
A time to live and a time to die. A time to avenge and destroy.
Any complications?
It's all going very well. Your father will be home in a week. You can see him now for a few minutes. But please don't tire him.
Thank you, Doctor. Father. Father, how do you feel?
Fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure you're all right? Really?
Yes.
I was so worried about you.
Oh, don't worry.
Your mission accomplished. Activate location signal. Rendezvous in 90 minutes. Activate location signal.
Hmm? And it works, too. Come on, let's get out of here before someone comes looking for it. Come on, Shuka.
Paul, what are you doing out here?
Nothing. I thought you'd like to be alone with your father.
Don't be silly. I want you to know him. You helped save his life.
No. It was Supersonic, and he did a very good job.
Yes, he did. But what would I have done without you?
Oh, come on.
Yes, I'm sure this little gadget's gonna bring us good luck. Sugar!